Hello! How's everybody today? Play some Dead by the Dead by Daylight dating sim. It's gonna be a very interesting game. Yesterday was Colonel Sanders. Today is the Dead by Daylight killers. Let's see. Anything else I need? I'll just switch over. There we go. Is the game loud enough for you? How's the music go? Okay. Alright. Let's go to new game. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna have a sneezing fit. I can feel it. For some reason, my allergy is starting to kick in. Ooh. Cough. You wake up on the beach, soaking wet. Salt water stinging inside your throat, as if you nearly drowned. Water falls from your face as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from, or a single fact about your life. What do you know is that, despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Well, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? I should give another voice to that. Oh no, I need to blow my nose. I'm gonna mute because we don't want MSR blowing nose Lumi. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute. Yeah. You need a minute, or can I go on? 'Cause I can give you a minute. We got plenty of time. Endless time, really. An entity, if you could catch my drift. Oh, wait. I should make him scary. And an entity, if you catch my drift. Whoa, now. Whoa, not now. Ocean, sorry, Lumi. May I continue? Please go on. Okay then, as I was. As I was saying, you look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a nearly arrived wave. As the water reaches back into the ocean, it reveals a acoustic discovery. Beautiful! A decomposing face stares up to you beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit a stream of vile blood, dark vile bugs, worms, and other questions race through your mind. Where are you? How do you get here? Who is this behind a incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? Closing my eyes. You close your eyes. This must be a nightmare, right? This is not happening. This is not happening. A mantra centers you, and you briefly able to find peace. The lapping waves go silent, and for the first time in your entire life, it feels like you're in control. When you open your eyes, you're in the exact same place, except now that disgusting corpse face is smiling at you. Even the deaf has wonderful time on our island. I promise you, you will too. Don't worry, you're going to do just fine. We wouldn't want anyone else. Well, that was sure weird. That voice again. Do oceans normally talk? Your memory isn't right, but you're pretty sure you remember learning as a child oceans do not speak directly to people in spooky terms. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation, as you feel something soft bump into your foot. It's Wilson! From Castaway. While you look down, you find a volleyball standing in the sand there next to you. You stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. Little help, please? You turn around, and then you see what's waiting for you. Your jaw just about hits the ground. Hello. You're cute. You're adorable. Four gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and well-attended volleyball court. Each of them oozes the undead energy. A magical aura reaches out and penetrates you. Follow your eyes. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You cannot help but stare at the eyes of casually dressed. Let's call them killers. I don't know. Not too judgmental, but it's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you're completely paralyzed. Hello? There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball back up at this mysteriously lineup of, well, internal monsters. Sexy ass monsters. So, what do you do? Toss it back. You run down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sun on this beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in the hunter's hands. Not bad, stranger. Huntress's muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. You look her up and down and consider what it might be held like tightly. You look her up and down and consider what it might be like held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps, maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay. It's natural. Try hard much? But they are speaking directly to you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You enhance. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone was gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at the strange residents who casually bat and volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. Shouldn't you be frightened, worried, excited? I did prefer them as killers, but not give too much away. But at the same time, damn, they are looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as a lifting blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared, Lumi. You were made for this. Well, geez, if the spoken ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all going to work out. Kinda don't want to trust that. With a very good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. It seems like you really derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. And I guess also a nitwit. I guess you're also a nitwit. Looks the best just going with the trapper says when he says it. That policy I hold for pretty much anyone who says seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Hey, don't worry about it. It's just a game. Existence, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here? You mean they're here for no more than a distract my total You mean they're here to be more than a distant from my total domination? That was Raph. The sign means he's done with the game too. Either that he saw a butterfly or something. Look, I don't care why you slack-jaw moron is here. I just want to know, can I kill them or not? You know, you can't. At least not yet. Oh yeah, not yet. Hey Lumi, you might want to, say something. Actually, never mind. There are plenty of time for that soon enough. Why not? This group has some questions for you. But be warned. Answer quickly. Answer well. It seems timed quiz. It will be very important later. Very important. Or not important as any whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember. How attractive would I say you are? Average. I'm pretty average, I think. Just another face in a crowd. Another normal, meaningless life in an endless cycle. I think you're quite cute, myself, like a chipmunk or a grizzly bear. if you could have any superpower, what could it be? Visibility. Invisibility? Same, although sometimes I really think I am. What's the best subject in your school? History. History? Nice. It's important to know what came before we are not doomed to repeat humanity's mistakes. I mean, we will anyways, but still. What's your favorite animal? Doggo. Dog. You look absolutely adorable in that little puppy mask. What's your favorite color? Red. Some call the color of love, but love is another word for pain. What's your dream job? Sure. Definitely a nightclub promoter. Everyone groans, and let's be honest, they're right to do so. Luring folks into the dark. Not just anyone can do that. Best flavor of ice cream? Chocolate. My favorite flavor is pain. Same. Same here. Mine is vanilla, swirled with pain. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived, myself, but enough about ice cream. I am right. Am I right? Hold on a second. That reminds me. Am I right? I am right. Always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. We're teaching lessons now, narrator. You rascal. Kill to be killed is the rule on this island, even for the faceless voices. Tell me, what's your best flavor of ice cream? Best flavor is mint chip. So obedient. I think you're going to do just fine. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants you to get to know them. I'm Trapper. I'm pretty much running things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. I don't like losers. If you want to know what loser, to say hello to Raph. I'm Raph. Hi, I'm Raph. I'm nothing like anyone else. I like nice people, love big dumb idiots. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time, but the things I do hate, I really hate, you know. Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering, and society is careful, calculated lie to keep everyone observant and those in power. It's better to choose not to take part. Geez, she's just downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Oh no, wait, I remember Spirit's story now. That is almost exactly what happened. Hey, I am Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's lots of fun to have on this island, along with lots of love. Yeah, there is, if you know what I mean. Grow up. Grow up, body. I have explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead for but not a little gross. I created a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, fog body. That's not nice. He's not nice. You love it. Only sometimes. Only sometimes. Ew, really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually. For the first time, I actually agree with Raft. Let's go move on. Otherwise, we'll do this all day. They will do this all day. Besides, if you know this crew, I do, they'll want to show up soon enough. If we're done playing, let's do something else instead. Wow, for once I actually agree with the meathead. I say, we go to my yacht. It's a massive boat docked nearby. I will give everyone a taste of truly luxury and power. Bradford rolls his eyes. Don't mind him. He just hates the fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperate, full soul-crushing pursuit of wealth. The way of fondness needlessly and cruelly and engenders. Wow, brain. What about hanging out by the pool? I found the water calming, simple, beautiful. Hey, what do about our volleyball game? And we can exercise or have fun as a group. Are you all serious? There's plenty of good lounging to chill out right here. Right here, yeah. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun. Where do you want to go? This one. How about the yacht? Perfect! You obviously have a medium of taste and good judgment. And at least I hope you do. Guess we'll find out. The worst case, we'll find out how strong your bones are, and how heavy you can pick up and throw, and how fast your lifeless body sinks. You should have a chill day regardless. Hold on for that one moment. This is Delight and Claudette, our activity coordinators. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, dinners, and every other job. They're only help remaining on this island. This place we call Murderer's Island. Cue the dramatic musical flourish. None of the others survived. Survived the interview process, I mean. That's just why we herefore refer them as survivors with a capital S. Those two have worked here a long time. Very long. I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry. Anyway, I should probably let Delight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with a nervous energy that are starting to give me the creeps. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, the future recommended waiting for us presents you with your options, whatever is possible. Don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much anatomy around here. At least you can do is allowing us to do our job. Most of you could do is help us to get off this Delight. Yes, pardon me. Please, follow us. Hey, narrator. Yes, something I can help you with. Those two, Claudette and Delight. Did they just start mentioning something of wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape them? Oh, no. I think you're mistaken. It seems like Delight was asking for help to get off this island, though. All right, yes, that's true, he was. But it meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway. A couple miles south of here. There's much fancier accommodations than this island. It's one of the big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. It doesn't have quite a charm of this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. There's time for an activity on this island. Your decisions matter. Mostly. I agree with them. Not like at any other island. So that will be it. Will be. Trapper's very pleased with your choice. I'm going to try to get to the Trapper because I've seen a Huntress. I wouldn't mind to go forward with Huntress, but I've seen a couple of people play it. Went to the Huntress. Not that the Trapper would be funny. And I purposely made him in a baby voice because I had him in a baby voice in the game when I play him. So that's why I have him as a baby voice. Not just because he owns this boat, neither. Clear, you understand the importance of appreciation of finer things in life. Unfortunately, though, this means a crew of heathens are now on my beautiful boat. I'll make sure the help wasn't wash it as soon as they leave. Not exactly a general host, but he said it isn't the worst thing about his comments. It's that he made them in front of everyone else. Loudly. They're used to it at this point, though, so it's time to get to the good stuff. Eating. As a guest of honor, you can choose the appetizer. Here's the menu. What do you want to serve? You can't choose. Beef carbacaco. Something that is that French? Beef. Raw, simple tasting, maybe even a little risky. Beef carbacaco all the way for me. I'm sure the group with such particular tastes will surely loved it. Great choice. It's my favorite. Sometimes it's too cold to start a fire, so you need to eat what you can and how you can. Gross. Not just meat, but raw meat. Will you be wearing a fur coat throughout the meal too? No, it's far too warm for that. Maybe some fun little slippers. The survivors arrive with trays of food as everyone stands around and makes conversation. Enjoy. Please, for our sake. They catch the Trapper glare at them for daring to speak directly to you. But delay pushes on anyway. Can we get you anything else? I'm set, but thanks for the great service. I mean, fantastic. Wow, no one ever thanked us before anything. Thank you. I'll thank you kindly for never speaking out loud to my guests without being spoken to first. Now scram! Now that the help is gone, the killers. You know the killers is a bit harsh, but they haven't killed anyone today. Anyhow, should we call them suitors or something? I don't know. It lacks a bit of punch. I'm sticking with killers. Killers have begun to hovering around you. They each be waiting for a moment alone with you. Except Wrath. He seems to be studying in the corner of the room, avoiding any engagement with you at all costs. Who will you allow you to steal away for a quick second? You make eye contact with Trapper. He immediately pushes the other aside. You already show promise as a prospective mate. Therefore, I actually like to get to know you better. So I'll let you in on a secret. When time comes, I have a private little getaway here on this island. No one knows about it. It's to die in. It's to die in. I mean for. It's to die for. It's a hidden spot where I enjoy all life's many boundaries. I want to show it to you. Not just because you're worthy of it, just yet though. Mainly just will piss everyone else off you chose me. I always like to remind them who's really in charge around here. Oh yeah, and also the part about getting to know you. That's important too. I guess. Everyone put down your appetizers. I'm bored, and on my yacht that's unacceptable. Yes, sir. Prepared elaboration, something that will impress our new guests. By the looks of them, shouldn't take much. Caroline, make sure they both have boozy and non-alcoholic versions available. Nobody has a drink if they don't want to. I'm a killer, not an asshole. Clara? I thought their names was Delight and Claudette. Who the hell are Delight and Claudette? Hey there, Christine. You know these two? Maybe they worked on that other island? You, Lumi, ready for my mouthful? Wow, this guy knows how to sell. Wow, this guy really knows how to sell a drink. When undoubtedly calces that he does have a point, a minigame is incoming, and the success or failure of your quest is very well dependent on your readiness of your mouthful. Minigames consist of two parts. On top of the pointer is a clockwise direction. Okay. Alrighty. Ready? Already we go. The party never stops. Shots, shots, shots. Shit. Perfect. Not bad. Fuck. With this whole Amazostic thing already a lot to take in without any pouring bunch of drinks on top of it. So it's unexpected that you didn't perform perfectly. Lucky for you, my desire for perfection is only matched my enjoyment for watching losers fail publicly. But don't expect luck to get for you this forever. Overwhelmed by the afternoon activities, you feel yourself spilling out of control. Was it the drinks? The pressure to perform? The rocking of the ship? Smartly, you pound pitcher of water before everyone Smartly, you pound a pitcher of water before everyone goes dark around you. And it turns out a quick nap was just about you needed. When he came to, Delight and Claudette are somehow already back on the shore, waving out a boat. I'm pretty sure that means it's time to head back and leave this yacht behind. What a shame, too. Trapper plan to serve live monkey brains as an entree. Ugh. It seems like the next activity, mealtime. How quaint. You were expecting what? Capture the flag? You don't know how complicated it is to run a game like that. Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area and find an assortment of picnic tables and scattered around. What you were expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a grand, huge banquet table? This ain't some prestigious fancy epic like you find it on cable. Delight and Claudette usher you to your seat, but there's very limited seating directly around you. And, oh, great, terrific. It seems like everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better than they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Raph or Trickster. Hello, Trickster. Oh yeah, Trickster's here. Surprise. Yeah, well, they don't call him expected, sir. I'm sorry, even I get nervous around crowds of killers. Oh, my whole schmick gets a little flustered. Hey there. You're looking good, Lumi. Real good. We literally can't let the Huntress and Trapper sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big and they can't fit at the table if they sit side by side. Look at this. They can't even fit everyone on the screen at the same time. You probably think that was an error. No, it's not. It's completely unintentional. That's funny. Let it be a lesson to you. Every area you think you see is a choice. Got that? Okay. Delight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side, and the rest of them sit opposite you. Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends of their enormous sexy arms. Now everyone's seated. We begin dinner. Tonight's dinner was prepared slowly and carefully for both love and hate for 12 hours over the spit. We hope you all enjoy and really, really hope you do. Hey, you don't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat. Seasoned with specific number of special herbs and spices that we can't simply garbage. My favorite! Meat is good. Meat is murder. What you know, consider what you've been up to. Who are you to get judgy now? I'm just sharing facts. I mean, to murder something is meat. So that's, like, technically true. Technically true is the best kind of truth. True. Okay, quit napping. Let's eat. Hey, Lumi, what you think? Hey, Lumi, you thinking what I'm thinking? It's going to be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps? I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree buttons down prints, you know. When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours. We did literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not going to do today. Not carving up this delightful meat. Wow, he's right for a change. I am one with my broad axe. It's a perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twit. First, who says twit? Sometimes I swear it's like we're all completely in a historical eras. Second, I handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean with meat is cooked. No blood. You two are so ridiculous bicep swinging contests. Enough! Grow up! Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. The hell it is! Oh, I'll show you both my katana and send you actually hell if you like. Please stop. Please. I hate when we fight, or talk, or even when we look at each other in the eye. I can do it. I have the skull of Sarvasaw. Great. Instead of slicing it up and you club it with the second death. Hey, Lumi, I know this isn't what you want to eat, But hurry up and volunteer to carve up Felix. I mean, dinner. Otherwise, this will go on hours. No hyper probe. They once argued over who had the most effective weapons for 72 straight hours. It doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapon, all while explaining the value of maintaining your tools. Desperate being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason they're always terrified of Tetris, not Tetris. Tetris. What's that word? Tetanus. Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea. We hate for it to get cold. We hate when it got cold. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Oh man. Ready. Away we go. Slice. Ah, fuck. 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 It's okay. At least you tried. A little. Sometimes trying a little takes a lot of effort. What the hell was that? You ruined dinner. Your swinging is so poorly aimed. You hacked it to pieces. The bad kind of pieces, too. I hope you're drunk. Dinner is finally served. For real. It sounds especially from the masked killers when they eat, which involve lifting their masks and shoving food behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seemed really to embrace being dead. We're all dead, right? Is it obviously hell? I mean, come on. We're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy. Claudette and Delight aren't the only ones who have been working on their asses to make this night perfect. Well, at least we're lifting their masks. This is only a 99%. As disgusting as it could if they just tried to mash stuff through there. Spirit, why aren't you hungry? The best two eating things are being dead is not having to eat. That's only one thing. I think about it, Lumi. Number two is not number two. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. Even if I want to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed I'm mostly a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. Do you see how deep this cut in my album is? I don't think my gesture connects anymore. Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse, they are staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. I think they want to explanation why. What do you want to tell them? Wow, I ever seen a seagull that big? I haven't. That's incredible. Anyway, what we're talking about? Lame lame district. Yeah, she's right, Lumi. Pretty lame. Own who you are. Never compromise. You didn't wash up on this island with no memory of who you are and how you got here.
Yes, you did. Poor thing.
You have no idea the last time you ate a real meal, and you have been standing in the sun.
But the seagull. Oh no, he just made a lot of good points. I swear, you're beginning to feel lightheaded. It waved at me. Maybe you need to eat to survive here. Either that someone poisoned you. No, wait, you haven't eaten, so you can't be poisoned. Whatever the answer, you're clearly about to pass out. Oh, hey, it's me again. Your friend, your mentor, your guide, the narrator to the narrator, the ocean. I'm sure not how I feel about the characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must to do, survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can really tell you, unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there are more wrong paths. Many of them led to your demise. Others lead something even worse. Starting scenes over and having a fast forward back where you were. Alright? For this place holds many secrets, even from itself. But one that truly matters is only learned if your answer is the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? The answer that, you learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Vague, mysterious, I'll give it up to this ocean character. The quiet quality early game storytelling. That's some quiet story. Ugh. You wake up to find Trapper holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cold water into your mouth.
You had me worried there, passing out like that. I thought maybe you died. That would have been terrible. Nobody dies in this island without me killing them. You hear? Nobody.
Thanks, I guess.
Don't mention it. At least, don't mention it. Someone might think I take care of you. I can't happen. I got a reputation to uphold.
I'm starting to understand, I think.
When you went down, it looked like you hit your head on the edge of the table. If it were me, the table would have been the one to crack open. I'm sure it really hurt you, though. So I figured a little ocean air might wake you up, and I brought you down by the water.
That's really thoughtful of you.
What? I imagine if you get muscular, wealthy, artistically gifted. I don't know. Ananas can't be the thoughtful. Don't answer because it's obviously not. Ananas was a pussy killed by a boar. Get out of here with that garbage. I do find myself in an unusual position, though. Despite the overwhelming probability that I will eventually find myself standing over your lifeless corpse, I don't want you dead just yet. So I really talk to you like a regular human person. I am right now. I'm worried that you might be coming off too forceful. I know my mere presence can be intimidating, but I don't want you to get
a wrong impression about me or have a feel about you. So I would put it out there. I might possibly like you. I can't say about anyone, or really anyone else on this island. There's something different about you. You aren't like the others. Henceforth, I think it's time I shared something with you I haven't shared with anyone in a long time. It's a big part of who I am, and I think you're ready for it. Your watch trapper reaches into his singlet and pulls out some sort of rolled up scroll of paper. He grips it formally in his hands. It's one of my sketches. I don't know if you know this. I love to draw. Art's always been a passion of mine. Would you like to see it? Yes, I love art. Yes, I love you. I'm excited you're ready to share this with me. The trapper not unrolled the paper and show it to you. He simply stares at you, watches you smile, soften and fade. And the longer he stares at you, the closer he seems to get. What an interesting response. Thanks, I hope. The trapper looks at you, piercing look through his mask. He smirks, not clear why. Then he turns and leaves. As just things are really heating up, you hear flurry footsteps behind you and quickly spin around. You're ready to fend off whatever's new danger is popping up on this strange island. It's only to find Light and Claudette sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they're waving in the air, raving above their heads. It's important that we check in our literary. Attend each event as scheduled. Playing sick for a cute flirt points is not for the part of this event activities. That's strictly suited in after the campfire time. At this rate, we'll be late. Playing sick? No, I was. No time for excuses. Well, that's the schedule after it comes after that flirting. Go, 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 go! Once everyone has gathered in the fire pit, the Light and Claudette quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone, we're not going to say who, so don't worry, you haven't been sticking to the schedule. That means we're behind on time for evening event activities. We'll have the time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. Just one story, but story time was my favorite activity. This is my narrative-heavy experience. You're telling us there are only one person gets to share. How will we decide who? Oh, great. We had to decide as a group. That will never go well. Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop your head clean off. No fuss, no muss. Voice trembling, you realize this is probably it for you. But you embrace your fate. So sorry, everyone. I think they were talking about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out. Been there before, even though it taking some pressure off of me, which is absolute dream come true. It's really fair to pick it on the newbie. Seriously, it has nothing ever happened on the schedule, even once. Damn, Darnold, if you not flex your authority, Schmick, one time, so help me. I'll snap your head off so quickly, and then I'll drown you in his blood. Cynthia, fuss and muss are back on. You two know I love to hack, slash, and slice. We all know you love to kill. Almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names. Whoever knows any names, not us. I renounced my name. Who's Donald? Who's Delight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. But I was still going to get on the story time, so. And his name is nobody. Aw, poor Delight. Lumi, who do you think we should go? Oh, damn it. That's the name. Please pick somebody quickly on a tropical. At this tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath. Ugh. Oh. Decisions. I choose the chopper. Whoa, this entire experience has been carefully corrupted to avoid IP infringement and lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrases, will ya? Yes, of course, I want to hear my story. You want to hear my story. It's a good one. It's an old one, too. This is the infamous tale about two young friends with my hometown. Best buds who did anything together. Fish, hunt, fight, skip rocks, climb at the tallest trees, climb the highest peaks. More dangerous, sometimes something is more they wanted to do it. But everything changed one day when a slight older friend asked the other for a favor. My father doesn't want me to go out with you anymore. He said you were dangerous together. We'll take the risk. We shouldn't. And if we keep hanging out with you, he says one day we're going to get hurt. Do you think we could come by and tell my dad we'd be careful? We still can be friends? Of course, said the other friend, who was always eager to please with his best mate. So the two seized the particular father, who popped away at his pipe as he listened every promise his son's pals made about being more cautious. But when the slightly younger, the slightly smaller boy finished, his friend's father responded, stone-faced, "No, sorry. This is the best for both of you. I don't want my son hanging out for both of you anymore. That's that." The young boy was so crestfallen he left immediately. No one would see him cry. He would not give them the satisfaction, especially because they might tell others in the town. They all think of him weak. Worse, his own father would never forgive his son for letting others to see him that way. But he was too upset to go home right away or be spotted on the path. So instead he sat outside his friend's house in the little hiding spot they have off in sight during rainstorms, or they didn't want anyone to see them trading interesting rocks they dug up. It was quite as he stifted his own tears. That's when he heard of it. A sound and odor whiffing along the pipe smoke carried in the dark winds. Betrayal. Thanks, Dad. I didn't want to hang out with him anymore. I didn't want him to tell him that. He'll be the big baby about it. It's okay. I get it. I don't blame you all either. He's soft and needy. You need strong friends. Someday you would be ending up getting hurt because of him. You need friends you can rely on. Trapper looks angry. The muffled tears stepped in his hiding spot and had been a pit of sadness now overflowed with rage. The boy went home. If anyone passed him on the path, they saw was determination. That night he spoke to no one. He ate no dinner. He slept no sleep. The next day he got up early and sat under the tallest tree in the woods by his former friend's house. It was one tree no kid in town ever conquered, as the top remained untouched. He remained there till the dark before he really went home. He did this for 8 days. On the ninth his old mate finally passed by. "Hey, what are you doing here?" asked Jonas. "Nothing. Out hunting squirrels and sat and ate his apple," lied the younger boy. "Oh, yeah, sure. I hope you're okay. I can't believe my dad did that. It's so unfair." "Yes, it was truly unthinkable," answered the young boy for his smile carried with no worth. "Yeah, well, okay, I'll see you around." But before the betrayer could leave, his old friend called out to him. "I'm going to climb this tree," he said. "I'm going to make it to the top." "The hell you are! No one can do that. Definitely can't do it by yourself." He had him. "I can, and I will, and I understand why you can't though. Your dad said you're afraid and you'll get hurt." "I'm afraid. I'm not afraid. He's afraid," replied the friend, now seething the shame with his own rage. "Oh, forget my dumb old father said. I'll deal with you. You'll see I'm not afraid." And so the two climbed and climbed, each making higher as they ever had before. They continued to climb. Whoever they thought, but whether they would reach the top would never be known, because the turncoat, the boy who made his father lie for him, fell before he could make it all the way up. Some say it was no accident, that his old chum pushed him. But how could he? He was weak one after all. Of course, such weak child had never sent his best friend to his death. This was an accident, tragic for sure, but nothing more. Of course. A month later, no one could explain how the dead boy's father choked to death with his own pipe. Yeah, definitely a good call to staying quiet after that. Silence really is the best at the time like this. Shit. What about you, Lumi? Right. What about you, Lumi? What do you think about my tale? Were you the boy? Were you the boy on that story? That stupid question! On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a bit so they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves and you're alone by the fire. Only thing you hear in the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. It's truly a moment of peace and tranquility, the last of all the 7 seconds, because Trickster shows up and he blares his latest song. "Hey, baby, you look lonely. Mind if I join you?" He doesn't wait for an answer. "You know, I've been hearing all these guppies all day. You want to hear something some big fish like me? Something special in those charge of this island don't want to hear. I am the ultimate catch on this island. I am the lobster in the ocean of sardines. No one can give you that I can. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby." Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about If you're a bit confused about what to make of his cryptic clues. You aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. The trapper approaches you. "Finally, those dreams are gone, and now I know we're totally alone. We can really talk. But let's get away from this ash and smoke and take a dip in the pool." Whether it's water, sweat, or the blood, or my enemy's blood, I prefer my muscles glisten and not to dried. I dip into the pool with the trapper. You came a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you should follow him. An offer like that? Just don't forget our little talk. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get more water. Alright. Let me correct this. You and your storyteller friend slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump out from the ocean into the pool, and you're also pretty sure your killer companion could handle it. Trapper looks surprisingly relaxed. That's definitely weird. Oh, okay, the small bubbles rising up in the water around him might have something to do with that. Look, Lummy, I don't want to reveal anything in front of others. You never know when a lizard is really a magnet. Now, though, I want to hear what you really thought of my story. What was its purpose? To establish dominance on superpower. I think this one. To scare anyone and establish dominance. Interesting answer. The trapper stares at you for too long. It's like he's looking into your soul. He says nothing. He's still staring. He stares for a long time and becomes quite romantic. And then, as it keeps going on, he becomes downright terrifying. A chill runs down your spine. Fun and Delight and Claudette showed up and say everyone's reconvening at the fire pit. How dare you interrupt me? I mean us. No, wait, me. I meant me. The trapper throws his cleaver at Delight and Claudette's feet. Where the hell he was even hiding his cleaver? More importantly, what do you think of his little cleaver toss? Haha, you see how scared they both looked. That's amazing. Serves the servants right. Clever wordplay. You're all right by me. The trapper flips you a gold coin. He's definitely was... Which he's definitely was keeping in his crotch. It's too warm to have been anywhere else. You feel your toes tingling and notice the temperature has dropped significantly. It's getting chilly in the water. Usually it's so warm around you. You mind if I snuggle up your way? Yes, I do mind. Before we have spent a little time watching you sit out there all alone, trying to figure out exactly what you're doing out with your life. We figure I'll let you know it's time for bed. You're kind of the last person enjoying your faculties. So, well, the thing is, you see, we can't really get our night started until yours ends. So, pack it up, kiddo. Your fireside sleeping arrangements await. Very surprised the trapper is pissed off about it. You head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on his chilly night. You look into the crackling embers. You think about the trapper's story. You are being led to your demise with untrustworthy narrator. Hey, wait a second. I swear to you you're not. Come on, you gotta trust me at least a little more than you trust Trapper. Before you can dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Delight arrive. Their now familiar creepy smile stretched from ear to ear. It's a little menacing to see a smile like that lit by the firelight. We must apologize for the combination. We're not prepared for another guest. We're going to make you comfortable or die trying. They hand over a pillow and blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease. We'll just try to volume to the minimum. Our other guests aren't the types you want to rob their beauty sleep. Oh boy. Ready. All ready to go. Relax. As you relax, you look into the fire, the radio against the buzzing and flicker. You examine and decided what to adjust the dial and fix it. And see what's on the station. I like it. No matter how many things you listen to, you still can't sleep. You decide to ask one of the killers to spend a little more time with you until you're a sleeper. Who do you like to summon by your side to desire fire? I'm probably going to Trapper the whole way. Trapper, are you around? I was wondering if I could get a company. Trapper tells you his secret for falling asleep and he fought while he feels restless. A heavy bearskin blanket is all you need. If it doesn't work, I can go to a late night walk and punch the first person I came across. You're a real charmer, Trapper. I'm not sure I'm brave enough to kill a bear or skilled enough to skin it. You're certainly not either of those things, as far as I can tell. Here, hold on to this. Try not to hurt yourself.
The trapper hands you an entire bear's paw, complete with sharpened claws. It's like an argo version of the raven's foot you have ever seen. You're finally starting to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. The darkness overtakes you. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't be as spooky, but now it has been a whole day of strange voices in your head. But this one is still undeniably odd. I had a good time on the private. You had a good time on the private yacht today, huh? That's comforting rockin' sensation. That was all me. Oh yeah, you're welcome. You awake suddenly to see someone looming over you. When you wake up, you find Spirit sitting up beside you, reading a worn paperback. Oh hey, what? Shh, shh. She clearly has noticed that you're awake, and she wasn't actually looking at you. It seems like she's been pretty focused on that book. Shh! It seems like forever she stares at the page, and finally shut the book and settling it down. Oh, you're awake. Yeah, never mind. I saw you with the trapper right before bedtime. I wouldn't tell you how to live your life, but if you ask me, you could do a lot better. It's completely by accident I ever saw them over here. It's not like I was looking out for you or anything. This was simply the best reading light, and the text in my book is very, very fine print, and it's tough to read in the dark. Don't get the wrong idea. You and I are obviously mind our own business types, not a phony to look at each other as an excuse for being a nosy type. But, well, since you're here, I am here. Maybe we got other things in common, who knows? If we spend a little more time together tomorrow, we might find, I don't know, get along. By getting along, I mean simply exist simply comfortably without feeling burning desire to assassinate the other person. Or not, whatever, I don't care. Bye. Good night, sweet dreams to you, too, I guess. Finally alone, for real this time. Maybe you drift off to sleep again. Hopefully you're not poisoned. Wait a second. Where are we? This isn't... Oh, geez. This is one of those reality show confessional rooms where all in the contestants talk directly to the camera. I think today went really well. Those are my first interactions with a person who isn't a parent that didn't end in bloodshed on time and perishing in my Russian college. So I'm counting today is a win, and no matter what happens. What do I think of the newcomer? I have to say, I do, attractive, mysterious. I really don't know the many other words, such as I was raised by my mom in the woods until she was skewed by an elk and I had to wash her entrails off my sonophone. That being said, the other three would make sure to be on their guard. I don't know who's this incomer and want to spend time tomorrow, but I for one will not let my guard down easily. Who knows about the others? Ref, I think more knows more he's letting on about this place, but he's a hard nut to crack. Meanwhile, Spirit is just screaming all the time, major buzzkill, and Trapper, oof, where did I begin with Trapper? He's buff, sure, but daddy issues much? Sheesh. Look, I don't need anyone. I'm perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat fine diet of raw deer, bear, and human. I'm fit as a fiddle. That being said,
Something about this newcomer makes me think I might be missing out on a huge part of this thing called life. If I be honest, I want to kill about every person I meet within a minute of meeting them. Even a few people I can tolerate, I want to see them suffer for a long time before I kill them. But this person, for some reason I would like them to continue living. For now, one false step and, well, everyone calls me Trapper for a reason. They better call me the Trapper. I swear, if I can watch this later and you listen to me as Evan, I'm gonna kill this Crichton guy. I'm not really feel about Lumi. One hand, everyone I ever killed has cared I met as awful fate. So probably good for Lumi if they just keep ignoring me. On the other hand, there's something about them could work out for my plan for me. I think I learned a lot about myself today. I always thought I was doomed to be alone for eternity. My only creepy desire for revenge to keep me company. Now I know it. You open your eyes, the sun is shining. There's not a cloud in the sky. You feel great, totally well rested. But you're not even suspicious the fact that you fell asleep by a campfire but woke up several yards down the beach. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You are really here for another day. Why, I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang is hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. At least they make for a sexy bunch, no? Talk about sexy. Here comes Trickster carrying coffee. Morning, beautiful. I thought you liked a nice cup of joe to start this incredible day off, right? I don't trust it. Trickster seems suspiciously careful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind his joyful demeanor, though. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. I also want to wish you luck. Today's an important one. I only regret is I won't be the bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Also, I just swamped with engagements, especially on the other island. Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how he reached the other island, now never mind, he left. Well, at least he brought me a cup of... No, wait, don't drink that! What the hell was that? They don't call him Trickster because he's good on skateboard. He's definitely not get that name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. That was almost certainly not coffee. I not want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoned, or torturing you yet. It's supposed to be a tropical paradise. The type of place give you a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10. 2 thumbs up review too. Not an internal prison of pain. Please make sure to leave a review. It really helps the algorithms. Just trust me. I'm looking out for you. So can we please move on? Hey, wait a second. How did the possibly omniscient, possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock that drink out of your hand? This is not a parliament, or the floor does not recognize this ocean speak out of a turn at this moment.
I don't need no recreation, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land. I submerge with those who digify me, and I become their watery grave. Actually, I was thinking of graves. Would you like to say something? Something of grave importance? Fine, go ahead. Even this place is eternal prison of pain. I am not saying this. Even the place of extreme horror still receive 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10. Thumbs up review, or even a craft with love or that that's the type of thing you're into. You know, the ocean is right. A lot of work goes into the place like this. I gotta sneeze. Hold on, I need to sneeze. It's taking a bit. Okay. I guess it passed. You should really judge it on an artist's intent. Whenever it's possible, start from the mindset of giving them a benefit of doubt. Constructing these rabbit simulations, vacations, is not easy to do. Some things are about the small bugs and inconsistencies, but they're not just nature or process. Perfection is overrated. Universe is filled with mysteries. We ought to celebrate those who venture to bar their souls as part of the creativity process with the ultimate content to making things for our enjoyment, not to be overcritical of them. Are you two trying to sell me Are you two trying to sell me on this place actually being good? You don't have to say that like that, especially after I saved you from that poor made cup of coffee. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. We're always doing this on a second morning. Sad, really. Even if they do make great points. Oh, for sure, they make great points, I agree. Can we please move on? Yes, of course, apologies, Lumi. The last few minutes aside, you've been enjoying your time here on the island. How else could I describe my stay on this island besides really entertaining? Wow, 10 stars, here we come. Can someone remind me to skip this section next time? Nope. We do need to ask you one more question, though. We all have to sign away our rights to write anything negative about this place. Would you please sign a non-disparagement agreement? Yes, I would hereby agree to participate in a verbal contract stating that I, Lumi, will never say anything negative about my stay on this island. Perfect. Delightful. Excellent. Yes. Hey, Lumi, we're still totally cool with destructive feedback. The place to live is a positive review, because we all know nobody reads negative views of games or resorts like this. Anyway, I see Delight and Claudette are gone into truce, and some grumbling I hear from your belly. That can mean only one thing. Break this. Oh man, this is getting the voice. Perfect timing. Everyone rolls into the dining area, lord up the sexy little bellies with pancakes and bacon, and so much of maintaining these beach broads. We're all half naked in a tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here? A yogurt? Magical powers gonna get you so far. Even killers are watching their sodium intakes. You take your plate and sit down, thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. It was like going through puberty again, accepting all one day on a beautiful, mysterious island. It looks like you're not the only one doing introspecting, though. Trapper stands up to talk about his day and went, in case anyone was wondering. Personally, I wasn't. I'll be honest, I don't expect you to survive yesterday, so congratulations, I guess. But if you survive, is a 50 out of 50 at least. Good luck. Wow, that was bizarre. Back to your nope. Now Huntress steps up to talk about her film. Yeah. Now Huntress steps up to walk up. Now the Huntress steps up to talk about her feeling. At this point, anything could happen. I am open to all possibilities that this strange island has to store. Now, open-minded. How open-minded? Ah, well, surely must be it. No one else would weirdly stand up during breakfast too. Just like that, here comes the spirit. If I look especially well rested this morning, it's not because I've slept well. As you know, I am too delicate to find revenge to ever sleep again. But just because all you really left me alone yesterday to be my best, constantly annoying self, I thank you for it. And now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go back to my quietly rescinded being trapped here with you while you're looking cute doing so. I guess Raph has only had enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of the group. Ah, perfect. There he is. Take us home, Russ. I'm glad the introduction of Lumi to our island paradise. Yeah, was in quotations. Didn't distract me from my normal routine, ignoring all of you, vice versa. This place is an eternal prison of suspicion and suffering. No one cares. I'm still the only one asking all the questions. I'm asking questions too. And when will Raph shut up? And now we're all looking up to you expectantly. Wait, are you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel? I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you all soon. Damn, what a power play. Keeping them wanting more. You're getting good at this game, sexy true to life experience. Shame you won't get to eat any breakfast, but so be it. After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get there, though, something catches your attention. You hear that? Oh, are you addressing me? Addressing me? Well, yeah, I guess that's okay, right? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these 4 fine killers. But it feels like the person I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator. It's only okay to stomach as the servant serves to translate. You have lost your mind, seeing how I'm not real and all. Yeah, I heard heard of it this time. I was thinking coming from behind the pole shed. Oh. This is uncomfortable. I swear I have no idea what those two even do. Whatever it is they're doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something, you know you're close by and you can hear everything. Oh wow, look at those cute bottles of Trickster's brand suntan lotions somebody left on the chair. Anyone know where I can find some? Damn it! Ah, come on, a little privacy, please. Delight is panting, and Claudette has a crazed look in her eyes. Sorry, I didn't know what else to let you know I was here. And I could hear you, well, you know. You know what? What do you think we're doing? You were doing, I don't know exactly what you're doing, but it sounded, fun. You think two people are trying to find ways to kill each other in desperate search for make their own death pyramid is fun. Whoops. Well, we have to get our 5 minutes in ourselves every day. We spend hoping we slap each other just the right spot so we don't resurrect. And we come to believe that the key is finding the exact place we need to bleed out from. And I believe that place is in our appendix. Why else would it be there? Makes sense to me. What did you actually think we were, me and him, Delight? You don't have to laugh that too hard. They get it. My life is a nightmare, and yet somehow I've never seen worse than right now. Let's go, lover boy. I noted all our entry runes. And our 5 minutes is up anyway. Good luck, Lemmy. We're going to need it. You're going to need it. And hey, you figure how to escape this island. Please make sure your ghosts tell us how. That was both a tragedy and a comedy. I cringe Molly. Shut up. I like it. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah. You're heading to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. So far, today has been exhausting too. I need to dedicated achieving a true sense of calm. No drama, no bullshit. Just soaking up the sun in a heated pool. Today, you're on a date with you. Oh, well, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. Who would make the first move? Aside the disturbing thought of all going to plan. Aside from the disturbing thought, all is going to plan until the shadow blocks your precious sun. Spike tipped like a palm tree is bending over to screw with you. But it's no tree at all. It's, hey babe. Breakfast was weird, huh? Everyone is getting up and announcing how they're feeling. What's about that? Some forced kind of check in with the group. I don't like that. Fishy, kind of lazy. However, though, breakfast was dumb. No one should eat before noon or after 4 p.m. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. I see my abs, by the way. Maybe you can see them later in my private stage on the other island, you know, Eyepiece Island, where all the Hollywood celebs hang out. If you play your cards right, I could give you a private show. Catch y'all later. His abs were pretty amazing, you gotta give him that. But that blow-up bat, threatening but adorable. Makes you an interesting silhouette. Genius design. He's a psychopath, just like the rest of them. You gotta give him anything. We're not the best friends. Just because he had a little talk about doing a little talk, not an open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. Okay, now that guy is gone, we got the... Yeah. Okay, now that guy is gone, we got some ground rules established. We're definitely going to abide by. It's time to lay back, take some deep breaths, slow breaths, and nope, another shadow. These people will never leave you alone. Let's see who it is at this time. Of course it's the trapper. You two have gotten pretty cozy.
You should definitely come with me. Obviously, remember, I have a beautiful little spot of all delightful trappings of island life. I also have actual traps, but playing your cards right, I will warn you about them first. Also, what a great about my hideaway, for no one knows about me. Not Huntress, not Ref, not even Spirit. If they didn't know, they'll be dead. Since you can see what they're very much alive, for now. Still all mine. A kind of place I really lock yourself away from life in. I know you have much to think about. Why would you? You can have me, especially so fine you can block out the sun. Why you choose one of those presents, speaking of. Before you decide to want to go up with Trapper, the Huntress interjects. I guess you could go with Trapper, but if you want to brow with the Dom, give this little bunny a try instead. I meant me, I'm the bunny, 'cause my mask. I tried to rhyme on with the drama, but it was hard. I'm not educated, okay? But I lack in schooling to make up this with killer instincts and truly insane vertical jump. Trust me, you'll want to know how hard it is to jump super high until you see me doing it. Do it. The view from down there is sure how to look at the amateur artwork or whatever the trapper has going. Tough choice. You weighed in your options quickly because you only can go one date today and you don't want to be hacked into pieces saying the wrong thing. It's always good to remember those are all cold-blooded killers. But you know what they say, life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And then you die a horrible, wrenching, roughing death after drinking it, because lemons were poison all along. Sorry, this island has really got me tilted. So who would it be? I gotta go with Trapper. Yay! Let's go! Ah. Anyway, here we are, my beautiful cave, the only truly place on this entire island. Welcome, please make yourself at home, but not really, this is my home, don't you forget it, but please, relax. This is where I become to get away from the screams, to other screams. I'm just kidding, this is a peaceful place long when no one arrives uninvited. Since I invited you here, let me just say, stay away from the water, far away. Do you understand? Just because there's a little trap and I die? Because it's a little trap and you'll die. No science will last this long unless Ref is around. Hey, seriously, don't go in the water. Even more importantly, though, stay away from the cave entrance. And don't ask me why. You got it? Understand? Now that you know what to do around here, I finally get to know you. Nope, actually you can't. Because this exact moment, the trickster shows up.
Hello there, you sexy thing. Not you, Trapper. I'm talking to this beautiful specimen over here.
Why are you here? I don't just mean in my secret spot. Why you're literally here on this island?
Obviously, for the same reason we all are. I think maybe actually have no idea why we're here. I better ask Ref what's going on. He's probably has all the answers. Anyway, I was just saying something. Oh yeah, I want to find love, the same as you. I don't know, it sounds like a legit reason. I'm not interested, Trickster. I demand you leave this cave immediately. Why? I choose Trapper for a reason. And in that case it's quick, think. You got some decent options. The muscles, obviously, his Muggle status, and his he-can-do attitude. By can-do, I mean can do several unspeakable acts of horror in a row without losing his breath. All good reasons. It's none of your damn business. Trickster, since you probably never experienced before. That's what the royalty sounds like. Please, do I have any idea I had to put my agent, lawyer, personal stylist through? They got stuck with me. That's loyalty. Find me if you want to know what is work beneath a real boss. Before slipping back in the cave as quickly and silently as he arrived. Hey, look at that. Confidence resolution without anyone getting slashed, bashed, and split in half. Your complete devoted and allegiance to this hulking monster really brought the sense of calm purpose to your life. Trapper's happy, at least he might be. He's smiling, and it's unclear if it's a happy smile or an angry rage smile. Then again, that's always the case with him.
Well, thank goodness that's behind us. Even a smell of Cleaver body spray is not.
None of us are proud of that.
If you don't mind, I'm feeling stressed out. I hate to be uncomfortable on my own abroad. I'll be right back.
He's gone, but not sure how long though. What do you want to do while you're away? You do some casual snooping, eventually find a gold coin. Too bad it's completely useless. Trapper's back and carrying an enormous jug of what looks like moonshine. 0% of chance that it's chlorine. The light did mention a bottle went missing from the police shed.
Well, do you want something to take the edge off the skull jamming on the spike?
I can't handle moonshine. No, thank you. Moonshine's a bit more than I can handle.
I was trying to be polite, but not sure if people actually do that. How'd I do? Nailed it. I nailed it. The truth is, I don't think there is any way of saying it. Yes, I actually wasn't gonna drink the whole thing myself.
Trapper begins to chug the mysterious drink. Before you finish, the light and caught up show up at the mouth of his cave. We are so sorry to interrupt. Please do not kill us again. We've been told to make a very dramatic and urgent announcement. There's simply no time to waste. We can only make it on the beach, though, which is obviously a natural and normal thing that will happen now at the exact moment. We need to get you back to the group. Their story's checked out, and you and your frustrated trapper leaves this cave. Sorry, we have no choice. We had to bring you here. Yeah, someone likes to add drama. Oh damn, was this a setup? Why is Huntress walking over to you? Delight and Claudia wisely turn and sprint away before the hunters arrive.
What the hell are you doing here?
Nice to see you too, comrade. I'm here because I have a preparation for Lumi. Listen, I'm completely truthful with you. You can't offer any more love than Trapper can. Only an equal amount of hate. I can offer you two things he can't. The first is fun. He's a miserable slob, even here in paradise. Meanwhile, I'm having a blast. You'll be having more fun spending your time with me. It's more important that I want something Trapper doesn't. A family. I want lots of kids. Actually, I'm dying to have many kids. Children also die to be with me. Now I think about it. Anyhow, if you want to have you leave to come with me, you must decide quickly. You don't want to be exposed to the open like this. If you gotta say, if you want to be with me, how dare you? I choose Trapper for a reason. I'll never leave him for anyone.
Good answer. So you earn one of these.
Oh, a gold coin. Maybe it's actually something about these gold coins. They're possibly the only way to pay your way to the trickster's private island, maybe. The hunter seems less pleased with that answer, though.
Very well, then.
I promise I have my vengeance for this slight. No, she won't. She only because Trapper is likely to kill you before she can.
I had to ask, though. Do you want kids?
Why would anybody want kids?
I have no idea. Maybe for backup candies? Anyway, enough of this foolishness. Let's go back to my cave. What a leaf behind us. What a relief behind us. I would have hated if kids between us and Lumi, or even you left me for a lunatic in a bunny mask. You probably would have hated the cleaver come between the two sides of your body more, though, that have played out differently. But ultimately, I'm glad we went through that together. You showed real loyalty, and no amount of money would buy that. Because you show that you trusted, I am finally ready to show you one of my sketches, and this time I take no for an answer. This is a very important to me, and I've never shown it to anyone. Feast your eyes on this.
That looks like something a kindergartner would make if they had been blindfolded.
What do you think of it?
I love it. You have some real skill, and I hope you continue to putting time in development this passion of yours.
I do honestly think so, or you're just being polite.
Honest.
Seriously, it's great. Are you dumb or a liar?
Dumb. Yeah, I'm just kind of thick.
No shit. I didn't draw this. I stole it from this hillbilly. No, he's not on the island. He lost his spot to Trickster. My sketches are actually good. You will get to see one soon, too. So long as things go well.
Delight and Claudette are back to the cave entrance. We swear this time we're going to tell you the truth. Honestly, please believe us. This time it's time for meet everyone for dinner.
Fine. It's fine. I'm still hungry. I could eat another horse.
Another you have eaten one before, or have eaten a horse today?
Yes.
Yes, which one?
Exactly.
Don't bother. You You just need to keep on schedule. Hey, Dumb and Dumber! I have a question for both you two. So much for the schedule. Yes, sir? Either of you want children? We can't answer that. How could we think about becoming parents when all we want is our freedom? Whether it be freedom to leave this island, or the freedom to die to stay dead. I'll take that as a no on children. Good for both of you. You earn yourself a quick death next time, unless I forget I said this. Please don't. Don't what? Forget. Forget what? This is a nightmare. Now let's eat. What a fun day you have been having. I can see it written all over your face. You're shining, and that's just not just remaining anxious sweat from spending the afternoon courting a psycho killer. No, you're really feeling the whole romantic experience. Don't worry, I'll keep your dirty little secrets. But enough, little ribbon. It's time to get back to business. All the advertising singles have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. Raph is here too. We're not going to do a gag we cram them all on the screen at the same time again. So just believe me, they're all here. They're just sexy, determined as you remember them. I think the writers had a lot of fun making this. With your love on the line, everyone is very careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Congratulations, by the way, on getting this far. As it surprises you, these four are falling for you. No, not just because of your personality, just because you met them yesterday. However, since Spirit seems like the biggest long shot and end holding on your heart, she throws her caution in the wind and speaks up. It's pretty small consolation prize that being the least loved killer on the Mer Island. But hey, they letting them have this one moment on the spotlight is the least they can do. Heavens knows they wouldn't do any better than that. Clearly, I need to do a little more than part of this group, or I'll be alone forever. However, I don't eat like everyone alone. I'll take all back. I don't care what the group has for dinner, as long as we start with a shrimp cocktail. I saw a movie once of the ghost turned shrimp cocktail in a haunting socialized dance. I'm still working on how they did it. You mean beetle? Whoops. Let me stop them from saying it. Beetle shrimp? The rare and delicious type of shrimp. Beetle shrimp? This is a new species because I have hunted many beetle and shrimp, and I've never heard of beetle shrimp. Of course you haven't. Like Spirit says, they got hyperonic power. Anyone sees them soon forgets. Also, something to do with dancing? I wasn't going to say anything that dumb. No, I'm going to say it. Say, achoo! Excuse you, Lumi. Now you're saying, Trapper? You're all done. You've done all you can. I appreciate it. But you're going to have to narrow us out about this somehow. Hold on, are you afraid to accidentally say some spell and conjure a ghost? 'Cause I hate to break it to you, it's a bit too late for that. And then, giant spray, swooped down, dropped several head on the table, distracting everyone. Trapper? Hey, I've never seen this particular slivered head before. What? This time I'm honest. I'm sorry it's not my finest work, but something I had to be done. I've got to be careful about which cultural reference we get mixed up with, is all. Dinner be served shortly. but certainly power brokers would like to know about your day. Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? You had an interesting day, that's for sure, but you will describe it to the others. Say too much and too little could affect your standing with the group. Okay, just don't sit there and say nothing. Nothing is not an option. We spend a lot of time. Stop right now! Stop it! Now! There's no recapping of any kind. And Luby, we'll talk later. You choose badly. Delay and call it bring out dinner. Everyone eat in silence. No one trusts anyone now. They're about all very tired. No, wait. No, sorry. That's a jury's supernatural horror thriller sets in Antarctica. Now a charming parody dating sim is set in undisclosed tropical paradise. It's pretty good. I've seen this one before a couple times. There's some interesting moments. Yeah, it's a Dead by Daylight one. It came out a few months ago. I thought about playing this game in October, but I decided not to do it. So it came out last year somehow. Sometime. I'm dating the trapper. And also this game is wrecking my voice. How you doing, Grandma? Bony appetite. Don't you mean bon? No, almost everything we serve is a lot of bones in it, even the vegetables. It's impossible to avoid on this island. Everyone eats without speaking. Intentions arise both for sexual and deadly variety. And then everyone finish, the latent call that come back clean up the table. They linger around to pick up your plate, and take your napkin and dust clumps off the table. What do you like to say to the servants? Your top-notch service is much appreciated. In fact, here, you flip a gold coin in their direction. For us, just doing our jobs, we thank you kindly. You're doing all right? Pizza. I had tacos earlier today. Hopefully you had to get back to your normal eating. Everyone, you please be kind as you follow us to the fire pit. We greatly appreciate. We've been told something big is going to happen. Something will change everything. You can go wily and you can go unwillingly. You have no choice, tough cookies. Did you have a choice on how to say that, dweeb? Yes, and I immediately regret how I did. Good. Something needed to change around here. Fire is rebirth. Fire illuminates the soul. I hope the fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes and pretty sensitive eyes. I also horribly afraid of it. The fire, I mean, not my eyes, because of childhood trauma. Revolving fire. Oh man, I couldn't tell. Hot spicy. Yes. I love hot tacos. They're really big ones too. I only had one. Because I love tacos. And finally everyone starts moving towards the fire pit. If only we can get away with Raph's complaining. You take a seat on a comfortable log, feeling the fire heats against your skin, and wait for the other killers to take their places, wondering who will want to tell the story this time. Will the narrator tell a story? I bet we got a stunningly creative mind. Hey, you think, are they allow us simply place thoughts on my mind like this? It doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happened. Nothing happens. Something has always seemed to be happening here. So nothing is probably not a great sign. Oh yeah, this one has a lot of text, and I'm about to get like my third cup of my second. I really need to get more water. This one has a lot. Be right back. I'm gonna go get some water. I'm not gonna go BRB. I'm just gonna mute and go get some water. Be right back. Okay, and let me reset that. There we go. Cause I was getting all my blankets back. This is like my third glass of water. Cause this one, there's a lot in this one. Oh, cool. Now everyone is looking at you. So you do something. Do something. You should pick someone to tell a story, or we can go play charades. Boggle? Well, we're actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story? Red points his spine and skulls. Staff thingamajig at you. You duck out of Alet's way. Who knows that Mike thing can do? Probably shoots lasers. Try not to bore us. We're just very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Huntress. Now we can't tell if you're warm from the fire or it's just the nerves heating up. You know that the fire is right here. Maybe we stop talking about it all the time. We start to pretend it doesn't hear, doesn't it? Threaten to burn us all alive. He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Ref. Lumi's about to make important decisions now the story or not. There's a lot of like fourth wall breaking. Sure, I'm game to tell a story. I hope it's all mysterious. Okay. What type of story you want to tell? Action. Here's an action-packed yarn for you a lot. The time I got into a bar fight. Yeah, I do appreciate that too. The group is interest. They lean in. I'm all ears, and I'm not talking about the bucket of them I have on my boat. You cracked a beer by smashing the bottle cap on the nearest rock before starting. I'm at a local watering hole powering up with my regular 12 beers before I slayed the pool table. Slay is good. Steely Dan blasts from a jukebox. A bartender tip jar is filled to the brim. I pound a final pint and smash the glass on the counter as I demand shots for the entire joint. The patrons cheer for me. I am their god. Suddenly, I hear a telltale revving of engines outside. Motorcycles. The saloon doors swing open. Wait, it's a saloon now? And I walk in my arch nemesis, Big Slam, the big giant of North Toronto. Taranto. Why did I say Toronto? Taranto. Is that how you pronounce this? Taranto? Can I say Toronto? That was just sound funny. Slim Shady. Are you the from Slim Shady? Slim Shady? Please stand up. Please stand up. He sounds sexy. I thought I smelled something occurred from Akron. I am hopping off the Akron. Hold on. I thought I smelled something arsted from Akron. I'm hopping off this hog, Slam says with a sneer. I get up from my stool, the gal behind me rubbing my shoulders, revving up for me an eventful fight. Toledo. Okay. Long way from home, aren't we, Slim? What are the fine people of Elm Street going to do without someone sells them something second-hand cliff links tonight? I taunt him. He strokes his own oily beard. Ha! I like the reference. Freddy. This story has a lot of terrific dramatic references in it. I have a perfectly good job at the pawn shop. Why are you coming at me like that? Slim yells. That's fair, I scream back. Why do we even hate each other? I can't remember. Something about me cutting you off this traffic. But it was a misunderstanding, Slim yells. Well then, let's hug it out, I say. Tears start to well in my eyes. And we made up. What about the bar fight? Oh yeah, we got a big real blow fight later that night. It really yelled our proverbial heads off. It was just an argument over whether we should say pop or soda. Come on! I gave up headlining a Coachlana for this. Spirits laugh hysterically, probably laughing at you. It's a laugh you're ready to accept. That sure is a kind of story, technically. Okay, that was not a very good story. I mean, to insult you, but it's actually quite bad. Sorry, but this narrator keeps it real. Can we just end it there? So who else would like to hear a story from tonight? You look from a killer to killer, trying to decide who might be the most entertaining. I suppose I'd tell a story. I don't really want to, but anything to say is sure to be better than whatever to get out of anyone else in this group. Like all stories, I stole this one from someone in the past who is dead now and can't do anything about it. It's called The Bride, technically I suppose fiancé. One winter, a young couple decided that the next spring they would be married. The two were madly in love and could not wait for the snow to melt, so they joined a matrimony and unite their souls for eternity. Per the latest bridal trends, they decided to have their wedding ceremony at the edge of the woods by a beautiful shrubby clunk farmhouse. Together they spent months planning in detail of the wedding. The two creations invitations, figure out seating arrangements, and taste 100 cakes before settling the perfect one. They choose Locoy, by the way, so fancy. When it came to figure out decorations, however, the bride fiancé, I guess, since she wasn't actually married yet, wanted to take the lead and set the style. After all, her boyfriend had been wearing cargo shorts, open-toed sandals pretty much their entire relationship, so he's definitely not to be trusted. Having to decide such a natural setting for the ceremony, the fiancée decided she would create a unique floral arrangements from the local wildflowers that surrounded the farmhouse. As soon as the sun rose on the first day of spring, she set off in the woods. That's what I'm thinking too. This person is set off like a dad broad. Each day, she spent hours mapping out where the best blooms could be found and prepared to pick them herself the morning of the wedding. Then it will be at the height of her freshness and beauty. Admiring the incredible variety of flowers in the woods, she surveyed the bride the fiancé. Since she had not been married, she became obsessed knowing how many there were, so she could choose the absolute best. And then the fateful morning of her big day finally came. The fiancé told her husband-to-be that she had one final errand before the wedding. Excited for the ceremony to come, she dressed in her beautiful white gown and set off to the woods to gather flowers. Treading carefully, she followed her route, selecting the best stems to collecting them in a basket. Whenever she came upon once a familiar clearing, something was not as she expected. Somehow it was more beautiful how they ever seen before. Just the edge of her view was the new bush with the blossoms so vibrant and colorful. She became dizzy just looking at them. But the fiancé ignored her sudden spell and pressed ahead, scooping up the flower after flower, and every time she did, she noticed just a little further ahead possibly even more beautiful blossoms. Carried by the sweet fragrance of the spring air, the bride, the fiancé, crept further and further into the woods, until she turned to the corner and stepped over a mossy fallen tree trunk and realized she had seen here before. But this wasn't the clearing she remembered, or at least
not how she remembered it. The flowers were suddenly overripe, decayed, falling from their stems into flustering moldy piles of flour on the floor. Where the bees have been, there are only flies buzz. Where the scents of the flowers had once intoxicated her, the odor of mildew had made her sick. She turned and looked back, but the path was dark. Into the shadowy glen she walked and walked and walked. That day, as the guests gathered at the farmhouse, the fiancé was now here to be seen. Her friends, the family, the love began to look for her, but no avail. They searched the pasture, the tree line, into the forest, where there's no beautiful wildflowers or the young lovers have been seen. Just old dead trees, trained to vines and moss-covered rocks. The fiancé stayed a fiancé forever, always wondering, looking at fresher blooms to clip, but never finding them. Distracted by the never-ending search of perfection, unable to see you are love who you are, out there all alone. I thought it was beautiful and sad. Just like that somehow we know. How was the story time? A lot of people like just pot shots as sequels, but I like every good story deserve a follow-up. When you look at its end, the sequel is almost never as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm much more of a fan of the episodic style of storytelling. You know, the series takes a lot of pressure off of any visual installment and builds greater sense of community between the audience and creator. Tell me, Lumi, if you could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be? Don't answer that. We don't actually care. We're here to be sure to seamlessly move on to the next segment of the evening. God forbid our small talk get in the way of the romantic twilight moment. Delight, I'm going to need you to shut up your yap trap. You know we need to get back to that thing we're do whenever we're not on the screen. Okay, we have fun tonight. You have fun tonight. Try not to wink wink end up dead. Why would you say the words wink wink aloud and have a double entree or you're getting at with end up dead thing? Delight physically incapable of winkling or such an accident. You know all those people just respectable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right? Well, except for the spirit, she really doesn't belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a predator. No wonder she's pissed. Did I hear somebody trash-talking spirit? Deal me in. What do you say to take this talk to this hot tub and I can soak this broad while I toast that ghost into some killer hot takes? Please, enough of the burns things are lit or getting glazed. It's enough of these activities to set to the next internal fire. I must surround it in fragrant flames as well. What if we turn and run away from this place as we could just you and me? On the spiny legs, you'd probably be tired before you got too far. If it's running away someplace more secluded, Lumi is after. They obviously join me. I have seen those legs. Pure power. Not that my walk speed is reflecting my giant structure, but that's because I choose to move slowly for stealth reasons. That's my own choice is completely logical. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other, creating drama? So over all that. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting each other, for the corporations can swoop in and sell you the fake solutions that your fabricated problems. I've been sitting in the shade, talking something illogical source from thumbing for the public domain novel printed in our recycled paper because I refuse playing their game anymore. It's like she's actually trying to be unappealing as possible. It does really turn anyone else or just me. Despite Trapper's unstoppable appetite, it seems that his attention, along with the attention of everyone else, is still on you for a moment. If we could, I don't know, just pick up one of us and we could all move on with our lives. Or, some special projects we might have going. You heard him. Who would it be? Who would head off for the evening of activity? I'm just saying you might get a chance to change this a date like this before your time on Murder Island comes to a close. And no, I'm not satisfied with that name either. With this streaming reality TV ding sim boom happening, it's still pretty much all wasn't taken. Which killer would you pick? And yes, we're heading back excluding Trickster. Just because, that guy. Trapper. I'm glad you finally decided to take this seriously and make an effort. Don't disappoint me. Or do. My fish haven't eaten in days. What fish? You arrive at the pool and find no one else is in it. The two of you seem to have it all to yourselves. That is a huge dude. That is funny. In the game, they said that they can't have both Trapper and the Huntress sitting together because of their broad shoulders. And then the narrator commented that they can't even fit them in the screen with everybody else. I thought it was funny. Why is the water in the pool always a little warm? Trapper laughs. I have no idea. Now, do you know why I choose this spot for us? Enjoying first trip? Dip. To enjoy refreshing dip, the perfect way to end a terrific day. To enjoy a refreshing dip is a perfect way to end a terrific day, and maybe the best way to start a terrific night. Geez, you're a nerd. Okay. Actually, I brought you to this pool for 2 reasons. The first is to ask you something important. Would you like to spend an unforgettable night with me? Maybe, maybe not. I guess we have to see where things go. Hopefully they keep pointing up. Yeah, I get it. It doesn't matter anyway. We can't. I mean, we could. I know, I could. We're not allowed to. Yet. I can't tell you why either. You get what I'm saying? I don't even know what he's saying. Should I just pretend? Say no more. I get it. I would
would bid you a good night. Trapper leaves the pool with a big smile after the water expectantly gets warm again. Hey, wait a second, Trapper. You never told me the second reason you brought me to this pool. Oh yeah, the chlorine is great for washing off blood, especially for the hard-to-reach places. You know how it is. FYI, if you do know how it is, you should keep it to yourself. Damn, I see those dweebs Doug and called waving at us. I think we need to head to the volleyball court. He's right, dry off and to the volleyball court. And later you are going to want to scrub your own hard to reach places with actual soap. Chlorine has no much whatever Trapper gets up in these pools. They gang it all together again on a volleyball court. It seems only yesterday you were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. That's just because it was. Oli, feels like I've been here a lot longer than that actually. It's so late that the sun is already beginning to rise. Better to get this over with quickly, so I mean you can get some beauty rest. I do not recommend internal damnation perpetual narrator dom. Good thing you really use your time well since then. Really getting to know the game. The brain, the muggle, the basket case, the psychic bunny girl. You know, the 4 types of people. Anyway, everyone gathered on the volleyball court on a new type of game. Pitch your dream date and see how around we're talking about. No, we do not eat, Huntress. Each killer gets 2 points to tell you all the dream date they have planned for you tomorrow. No particular order, which is a weird thing to mention, right? Also, like, order does matter. Raph, you don't go first. You look like you hate that. Stop talking. Sorry. Anyway, Raph? Well, I don't know. I prefer not to tell Lumi privately. I don't really know how to going to work these game mechanics. What if I just whisper it to Lumi? Raph considered this for a long moment. Too long. That's fine. Without moving, Raph lowers his voice a barely audible whisper. Tomorrow, we have to find my bell. And then I'll finally tell you what I've been working on. That's going to be a really special, the kind of thing we will really want. Maybe finally get off of this island. And maybe then we can go on a real date. You done? Is that it? Russ nods and proud. Head up, Spirit. Figuratively, damn delight. You gotta watch your words with these people. Tomorrow, I'm going to spit on your face of God and die and reborn anew. That's it? If you're not intrigued by that, I don't want you. Go draw crayon art with Trapper or dig up whatever mysterious with Raph. I don't know what those guys do all day. Do you want at least specify which god you've been spitting on the face of? All of them. Okay then. So hydrate tonight. We tend to hang with Spirit. Great huntress, why don't you take it from here? Yeah, the crayon art. Tomorrow morning I was planning on nice. I know the word. My brain is just getting fried. Osmotic breakfast on a yacht. Don't worry, Trapper. Not even knows it's gone. What was it? Nothing. Go away. Then, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I got such an adventure planned. It involves hunting for treasure. What kind of treasure we're looking for? Guess you had to pick me and find out. Let me tell you, it's a promo stuff. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna start preparing because it's clear today you're going to pick me. Confident, mysterious, I like it. Trapper, without further ado, would you like to tell us uncomfortably by pushing your boundaries acceptable only in polite society within the narrative of this world event, also a larger meta narrative of Dead by Daylight dating experience? Sometimes you gotta say it. Why, yes, thank you. I'd love to. So, Lumi, you're thinking of picking me. Well, this is your final warning. Pick me or punished and rewarded. Tomorrow will be stuck. Probably, I'm not an easy guy to get along with. You know that. But I can tell you this much. I'm hiding a secret on this island that makes fans shit themselves with excitement. If you like Trapper, you're gonna love it. If not, you're a maggot. Also, everyone, even confident, sexy ladies in a rat mess, better stay a hell away from my yacht. And time's up, everyone. Gosh, we need to dream about these opinions you're ready to choose in the morning. Now go to dream about the swoon-worthy options, so you're ready to make a choice come dawn. Have a swell night. Did you two forget to mention something? Aha. Oh gosh, how could we forget? Before you run off to your slumber peacefully, there is one more thing to do. No reality survival dating competition parody will be complete without singling out one of our contestants who's already teetering on the edge of a psychological break and giving them a little push. Hold up, there's been a survival dating competition parody this entire time, and I'm going to find out about it? Come on, the signs were there. You just didn't read them. Yeah, it is more in-depth than the Colonel Sanders. The 3-day universities. Welcome to the Murder's Island. It's now time to eliminate one of the killers. Oof, it's like butchering, but hurts even worse. You can't kill a killer, but you can break their heart? Do you dare even try? You mean. That's right, tomorrow, one of these sexy slicers are not eligible to take you on a date. Who is it gonna be? But why? Because it's dramatic. Because it's surprising. Because it's a classic reversal of fate. And it will hurt someone's feelings, someone dangerous. What's gonna be a champ? What's your thoughts process here? Trapper seems like he's mildly throttled into your sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, at least you see him coming. Spirit could be anywhere. She floats. I hear she can disappear. Hard to track. Eek, if you get rid of Raph, he might cry. Although I totally support normalizing men crying and being vulnerable, it just seemed like he might be an ugly crier. Huntress, she might pretend she'd be okay with it, and then you start seeing her behind every tree. What if I'm trying to say this? I don't envy you, boss. Which psychopath you eliminate? Oh, thank you for the head pet. Raph. I gotta think it says peace out, Raph. And he's crying in the picture. Look, I'm here and I'm horny, and I'm not ready to get positive reinforcements from you, Rusty Poo. Please don't take this personally. It's my opinion of you, who you are, and what you're about deep down as a person, and how I don't like it. Like, give me something you know, a kiss, a wink, a hold a hand. Finish telling me all about this mysterious stuff you're obsessed with. Or better yet, don't. Ruff raises taller than ever I've seen, and calmly walks to the exit. Before he leaves, he turns to you. When you came here, I thought perhaps you would be different. I don't have any last bit of hope in humanity haven't been snuffed out. But it wasn't. It was now. You're just like the rest of them. There's no hope of goodness here. Only thing I do is try to escape. Or burn everything and everyone on the ground. He leaves. Pretty badass exit. Was not expected that. Now that you have broken the heart of someone's heartless, you should get some shut-eye. And don't worry too much about broken heart you left behind. Because, of course, they're receiving a consolation prize. They might not go home with Lumi, and this is all over. But they'll never sleep alone again. That's right, we're sending our eliminated player home with their own mostly new trickster bodied pillow. The next best thing to the real trickster. It might not hug you back, but definitely won't try to stab you. And how do we know? Because I've tried. That's right. It's delight tested. Claudette approve. I hope you sleep well tonight, Lumi. You're my hero for what you have accomplished. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you have done? No, not just because of guilt. I mean knowing that there's a legit homicide maniac who hates you close by. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you'll do tomorrow? I don't know how you do it, but you better go before Delight and Claudette come back and put you to sleep themselves. You know those two. Schedule. Wow, that was a crazy way to end the day. Elimination. I didn't even know what kind of a game. Let's check in with everyone, especially with our loser. Everyone deserves a send-off. Well, we see things tomorrow. I suppose I'm not expecting anything. I tend to shut my mind off during hard times. I know it seems like excitement the devil may care. The truth is, I'm really pessimist at heart. I tend to happen when your mother is killed by an elk, and then when you're young. Yeah, how do you know? Well, I guess it's the only thing you talk about. You excuse me, I saw a raccoon over that tree, and I feel peckish. I know I said something when Lumi kicked me to the curb, and I just want to say I'm embarrassed how I act. Now, what I said though, I stand by it. I want everyone here to burn. How would I say things are going? A matter of perspective. If Lumi's goal is to impress me, things are going poorly. If Lumi's goals is to get themselves killed, doing an amazing job. Did I think there's a chance I get eliminated? Yeah, I did. Did I care if I get eliminated? Not even a little. Does the volume of words I spend talking about how much I care about things signify deeper yonder within I have seen, hear validation by those around me? Nah. What? No. You're not part of this. You don't get a profession. Oh, cool. I'm not part of anything. You made me feel. I'm not a cog in anyone's machine. I'm on my own machine. This is pretty well cute, though. Charmingly low budget, old school marketing vibes. Am I right? Kinda wish I wasn't so busy right now. I'm so definitely be down with a reality show style dating competition with survival elements. I got my new album, upcoming tour, finalizing a new sneaker line, producing a limited series on my life, starting with a new social media NFT crypto app, even those private gigs over a IP island. My dudes, I'm going to come back out IP island. It's still where real killers are hanging out. Fully licensed, no legal drama. Lawyers, take a hike. I'm going to tell everyone that Trickster said about them. Don't worry. I'm talking about my favorite savage characters over the top culture I've seen this island. Hell, you probably don't even mention them. Like ghosts. Don't you say it. Look, we get it. You're very popular and demand. We have a game to get back to, and we want you. I don't want to get sued. Ghostface! Oh, come on! Whatever. I don't even care. I'm the trickster. See you around, Lumi. You too, narrator. I have a name, you know. You do? Yes. Seriously, do not pay attention. They do not pay attention to me enough to deal with you people. Is it my turn? Wait, no, it's not your turn. You're some mental water. How are you even sitting in that chair? What's a chair? That's the thing you're sitting, getting all wet, and now we're going to smell like mildew. Okay. Rude. Fine. Let's get this over with. It's your turn, Ocean. Do your check-in. Check-in? Was I looking for a bathroom? Bathroom? Are you serious? Isn't down the hall to the left. It's okay. Never mind. Never mind? What does that mean? No, not you two. This wasn't meant to be a confessional time to literally every character in this game. It's okay, we don't have to confess anything. We've been working our asses off for 2 days straight, want to sit down somewhere. This chair is wet. Yeah, I think the ocean just peed on it. How is Puss? You know that. I don't care. You two are pretty pleased with yourselves. The ocean really needs somewhere to go to, man. They don't even have a stall dedicated to it. I got something to confess. Oh, great. What's gonna be? You ate glue in 2nd grade? You cheated on your algebra test once? Watching Raph getting eliminated the first time in this unending staircase of pain in my life felt even more monochrome of joy. Every minute alive in this nightmare, this place, the sun, the sweet sugary drinks. It sounds fun for a long weekend, but for an eternity? The unlantern rhythms of crashing waves and wailing seagulls is like a crescent dueling song of evil. Makes me question of a very foundation of the universe. Why am I here? Why are any of us here? What kind of sentiment being would do this? Please, erase me from this existence. Take it, make it so I never born. Pull the plug of this experiment. Let my soul be free. Just please, please put me out of this polo shirt. Okay, it's time to get you to bed, buddy. I don't want to go to bed. I'm going to bed means eventually I have to wake up. Yikes, that was a weird way to end. Oh well, what are we going to do? You let the camera roll long enough. Someone bound to say something crazy. Anyways, you seem like everyone has their shot to be annoying me tonight. So hit the hay and get some rest. Tomorrow's going to be doozy. Yeah, it's true. Like, damn. How much more of this game? Although Colonel Sanders was like 3.5 hours. Ugh. Need a moment. Ugh. Uh, okay. Soft sunlight warms your skin, nudging you awake. Also, using a killer crab as a pillow, which sort of okay with. A killer crab as a pillow? Now that sounds interesting. Oh. What's that? You don't know about killer crabs? Oh, right. You didn't go on that huntress date. You really missed out. It was thrilling, or I guess it would have been if you had played the game again to get that reference, I suppose. I actually knew what the game said. Wow, game. Well, game, you kind of referenced yourself. Reminds me, haven't ate crab. Ooh, I'm not huge on crab. I'm not much of a seafood person. It took me a long time to like fish, but I like sushi. But I gotta watch when I eat salmon, though. I had a bad experience with salmon. Salmon was as sushi. Because it's so chewy. You pulled on your beach attire, Swash the water onto your face. Delight and Claudette approach. Is that the look of their faces? Excitement? Terror? You notice your stomach flutters with butterflies. Someone's in love. If you've been affected with the zombie butterflies in your sleep, it has happened here before. It was probably the love thing. No, mine wasn't food poisoning. Mine was salmon is very chewy, and I got stuck, and I couldn't swallow it, and I couldn't spit it out. So I just sat there and just sit and chewed for a really long time because I couldn't do nothing. I'm like, I can't do nothing about it. Yeah, Kenny was there. I never had squid. I think I was drinking water and I was trying to slip water in it just to get it to do something with it. And then I've been avoiding salmon, sushi, like the raw salmon since then. I'm okay with it cooked. Yeah, we switched. Yeah, like that one time we did that, we switched. Kenny, I have a favor. Can you get me more water? I already got up from the stream like twice for water. Thank you. I'm surely hydrating. It's time. Claudette gestures over the beach where the killers all standing flanked by the tiki torches. It's a scene very reminiscent of the TV show you used to hate watch with your ex. Cat. Suddenly, the message is clear. You're going to declare your affections for a killer in front of several other killers. Hey, isn't Trickster supposed to be here? Excuse me. We paid him good money to make some half-assed cameos in the show. Gotta choose his agent now. But before we walk you over for your big moment, don't you think we have noticed how kind you have been to us, Lumi? Can't be easy been trying to throw all into the mysterious island and seemingly no reason, surrounded by terrifying killers, trying to manage your most provincial impulses. Thank you.
Yeah. What a fairy delivers once again. What a fairy delivers once again.
Murder and making out. And you kept a cool head and treated us and your friendly island hosts with dignity and respect. So don't tell us anyone told you this, but Claudette and Delight look around conspiratorially. Just a little hint for you going forward. Don't try to go all the way with a killer who isn't into you. Relationships are two-way streets. If you don't have a green light with the other direction, you'll end up being in the friend zone. The friend zone? Doesn't sound too bad. Where do you think you are exactly? Dead by Daylight doesn't do friends. There are killers and there are survivors, and I'm afraid we can't say no more. I love this game. Just had to like set the the what if it's that's so funny. Okay, so who's into me? Well, I didn't look around conspiracy again. Well, you and Trapper have been spending a lot of time together. He hasn't killed you, which is good. I mean, for you, it's good, because you're some sort of masochist. Huh? You, hun? This murder island, not King's Shame Island. So, are you ready? Of course you're not. But too bad, we're on schedule. You make your way over to the rows of hotties. Called it into light or stands off to the sides, hands behind their backs. It's been quite 48 hours. There are clearly sparks in the air, but not just talking about this rushy change, though I do recommend it stay away from those sparks. It's time for a newcomer to confess their love. Wait, I have to do a drum roll for this. No, you don't. But who cares, Lumi? Who do you choose for your solo date? We can at least do the fire flame thing. Delight, I thought we'd agree to keep that between us. No, that flower thing. The flower where the suitors get a flower as a symbol of the concession of love and affection. Is this the bachelorette and the bachelor? Oh, right, I suppose. No roses. There's such a cliche at this point. Well, that's good, because I'm trying to pick a rose, but I got an ouchie, so I settled for this. Oh, that's pretty. Beautiful. You've done good, Delight. This is a lovely bouquet. I hope Delight saves one of these for Claudette. They're a thing, right? You're getting that vibe too. Just me? Sorry. You got other things to think about right now. Lumi, who do you select to receive these flowers to spend a day with you today? You step past all the much kinder and more thoughtful characters, and for reasons I suppose they may never understand, approach Trapper. Trapper would have snared at my heart. Trapper lets out a loud, audible growl. There's no one here I'd rather spend a day with you than you. I can't say that I blame you. I'm the best thing that ever happened to you, to this island, maybe the world. I'm going to show you a day you never forget, likely never recover from either. With a charm like that, how could anyone resist? You walk to Trapper's cave with him. There's nothing I value more than loyalty. It's a rare quality in a person, maybe the rarest. You are a truly royal person. To reward your royalty, I'm going to tell you something that I wouldn't tell anyone else. If I offer you a chance to hurt anyone today, be very careful who you agree to hurt or who don't. Everything depends on that. Also, I'm going to spare you dignity of playing a stupid game, talking about our feelings, or accidentally getting yourself killed. Loyalty deserves that much. We've already have a chance to get to know each other a bit, but I think there's some work left to do today. So I'm going to ask you an important question, and then I'm going to let you ask me one. What is you desire the most of this island? Love. I want to find my soulmate. Noted. Okay. Now, can I ask you one thing? What you want to know? This one. Have you and other suitors on this island ever, Oh shit, yeah, huntress, repeatedly, including last night you slept. Genuinely surprised didn't wake you up. Pretty sure they heard us over in the other island. I've got to, I have gotten to have slept with Spirit a few times. Not sure technically counts though, since she's actually a bunch of separate parts. Maybe more accurate say I slept among her. Then there's Raph. That awkward dude. When he gets angry, let's just say I have a thing for those who know how to express their power with confidence. I can't lie. Luckily he has never does that. Excuse us, sir. We have been sent here to remind you about the thing. We can't go on your special place until you handle it. You know, the thing you already have been spoken about to about. Ah, shit, the thing. Yeah, alright, I'll do the thing. Look, Lumi, I got a little bit of trouble. Apparently spending time with me isn't fun. As though any of this is supposed to be fun. You're on Murder's Island. Would it be fun? Why would that be fun? For the reasons I begin to comprehend, apparently other killers let their dates actually have some kind of juvenile wheel spinning playtime, so I was supposed to do the scene today. If you ask me, it's bullshit from the power-hungry boss that can't get out of his own way, but there's nothing I can do. So you're going to play a little game. Around this island there are some hidden bear traps. A lot of hidden bear traps. Actually, some say too many bear traps. Those are wrong. Your job is simple. Spot them all, run around, sing a song, skip, dance, or whatever. Don't care what dumb stuff you add this. Make sure you catch every trap. Got it? Good. Perfect. Oh God! Ah! Whoopie-doo, you did it! Was it perfect? No, I was expecting it to be. Was I expecting to be? To be honest, no. Well, if I wanted perfection, I have done it myself. And now we can go to my special place. Yes, and remember really have a good time there. It seems unlikely, but sure. But you enter the trapper's secret cave. The water slimbers cast long shadows along the walls. Don't forget about the water. I am now going to take you somewhere I have only taken one other person. This is the most impotent thing I can think to do with another person involved wearing clothes. Well, close, but without murder. Okay. I hope you appreciate the trust that I'm putting you in now. The trapper walks over the barricade section of the cave walls and start ripping off secured boards like they're popsicle sticks. It's pretty hot, right? Is it okay to admit it's hot? He's rich. It's a mental piece of marble. Soak it in like blood on carpet. This tunnel is very important to me and my family. Would you like to see it now? Yes. This is the most exciting moment of my life.
Calm down. Me, the trapper, is inviting you into the dark Snare tunnel. You should be a little less eager. Don't be stupid. Stupid is really a big turnoff. But it doesn't matter. We're going in anyway. I just had to lower my opinion of you now. You're prepared to enter the special secret mysterious tunnel. The secrets must have been told. The excitement is almost too much. What the hell? This is it? An old mining cave? It's dirty. It's smelly. The rats are the size of wombats. Spending every minute here is 5 minutes too long. The trapper obviously could not get more proud of it. I don't even know he could smile like it. This is where I feel the most comfortable. I'm finally willing to truly get the real with you inside these walls. Want to do the same thing with me while sharing something real? Maybe something yourself that you don't like to tell others. I did the same after. Take my advice, share something with him. So what do you want to share with me? Your dark secret. My darkest secret, I know everything about you, Evelyn McMillan. Everything. I know what it turns you on. I know why you love this mining cave. I know what you did to the people you care about. I know what you did to those people who fall into your traps. All that turns me on, all of it. Also, one exciting set my neighbor's treehouse on fire. The damage was exclusive. Damn, I thought I was weird. Maybe you should wear the mask. Or better yet, don't wear anything at all. But patience is the best way to trap your prey. Besides, I owe you the dark secret too. My darkest secret, I will give it all up. The money, the power, even my physique. If I can go back in time, I follow my heart. Time ago, I want nothing more, just to be an artist. But my father refused. He was a harsh man who loved no one, only control. He did make a man I am today, though. So is it worth it, don't you think? Why can't you be an artist right now? You'll never be too old to try something new. No, it's too late, you see. The thing is, you can't become the most important person in my life without meeting the person who holds that position now. That's right. I brought you here to meet him, Lumi. This is my father. Good grief, he's a miraculous old man clinging for life to finish the dreads. This is the man that left the legend of behind the McMillan fortune. What do you think of him? Nice to meet you. So nice to meet you, sir. It's a real honor. No, it's not. Look at me. My psychopath of a son kept me locked up in here. I can't remember why. Do you know why? No, seriously, do you? My memory fails me sometimes. My dad isn't as strong as he once. Quack. Quack. Physically and mentally, I keep him here on his own protection. For his own good. Do you believe me, right? Well, having your sick dad in a minecart tunnel is not that great. Of course I believe you. You're an honest person. No, not always. The truth is I don't know what the truth is. I don't know why I keep him here. It does keep him safe. Not exactly feeding him or taking care of him. I love my father, truly. He made me who I am. Taught me how to be strong and ruthless in a world that only rewards power. There's only one thing I really more strongly than my love for him is my hate for him. I hate him exactly the way he made me who I am. That's why I keep him hidden away with from his many enemies that have a long waited exact revenge on him. That's so why he keeps him like this, tortured, living in darkness. He's both a testament of my power and a living corpse who's refused to die on his own, free me of his grip. He's still alive for he's alive for now though, but I want to hear what he thinks of you. I need to see he finds you worthy of the Macmillan name and legacy. His mind is structured, he retains enough to judge people. This is your final test. Are you ready? Wait, don't answer that. You have no choice. Actually, you don't know what. That's not fair. Considering what you're about to is really difficult and want to be fair. To be sure, before my father says ask you some questions, I'm going to ask him some questions. You should really have an idea who he is before I put my life in his hands. I mean, our relationship in his hands. Ah, screw it. You realize now your life is in danger every second you have been with me. Even to have it, well, shit. You're not very smart. Anyway, go ahead and get the 3 questions. You only get 3 questions though, so make them count. What do you want to ask my father first? Where do you come from? Where were you born? Where were you born? Where did you grow up? I wouldn't spit on you. Let that alone answer that. Next question. What was Trapper's mom like? How dare you ask me about that worm? Next question. Any advice of ruling your... Can you give me advice on what to do make your son fall in love with me? You sound like a maggot. No more questions from me. The self-aware Trapper in this game. Well, that was fun to watch. On this island, you can call it a full Father Macmillan experience. I hope that was illuminating for you as it meant it for to me. What's necessary, though, trust me. Still, I like to apologize. Usually my father is much meaner. He must have gotten soft. Maybe he was just saving his best and honest himself for his questions. Hey, Dad, it's your turn. Can you ask Lumi anything you want? Now, Lumi, answer right will make things next level. Answer wrong, well, just answer right. Go ahead, Father. Would you ever let someone stand in your way of what you want? Eliminating call me a magnet every question for sure. Never. No, never. Good answer. What do you truly want from my son? Love. What do you even have a love about my child? Soul. Soul that I know is the soul of an artist. You genuinely prefer his soul over a killer? No, I actually like the killer part of his soul over the artist's heart. Good answer. Barely. Would you even hurt my son? Physically or mentally? Answer the damn question. Would you hurt my son? No. No, I wouldn't. This is because you're a damn fool or a coward. Those aren't very fair opinions. Do you just use fair for me? I'll mark down you as a fool. But a fool can be useful for a time. What I want to know is whether you are also a coward, are you? Everyone's scared sometimes.
Yeah, I am a normal person. And normal people get afraid sometimes. You should be afraid right now. These Macmillans hire cowards. We don't date them. Son, this is not going to work. You're going to bother any more questions you know. Kill this loser. I'm sorry, the old man is right. I'm sorry. You were so close in the end. Can I try that? Alright. Do darkest secret. It seems like anything, but he wants to hear it isn't gonna fly. Well, what's your name? How dare you? Okay. Have a personal creed to live by. You're nothing. Okay. How can I impress you? You sound like a maggot. Okay. Well, that was fun to watch. Never a good answer. Partner in crime? Good answer. It would hurt my son. No. Hell no. Good answer. Maybe you're not a complete fool. Now, my final and more important question. Do you want to hear embarrassing stories about my day? Before you can answer, you say yes. Trapper goes into a rage. No, don't! Damn you, father! Turn into me a monster is bad enough. You have to embarrass me too. Go back to the darkness you go! No! I don't like the darkness. It's cold and the rats are starting to unionize. I have a giant surprise for you when I get back. Huge! Now that he's gone, what do you want to do while you're away? Look around. You look around and you find a gold coin. Better to save that. It's better to save it for later in case you want to buy something in a town. The rats are trying to revolt. Trapper returns and he stands in the shadows where you can't really see him. I hope you're ready for your Ganaton surprise. Well, that was definitely the smallest speedo that he possibly pulled off without getting us an adult only rating. Wasn't expecting. Then again, if you're really not an adult, what are you doing playing this game? You should probably say something. What do you want to say? That's
Finally. Finally, why did you think I put up 3 days for this bullshit for this? It's time. Turns out all the lamps. Unfortunately for you, legally we're not allowed to describe the noises produced in this cave over the period of time explained is uncomfortably long. We definitely can't show any of it. People will find voluntarily. I kicked the boots so hard we woke up an entirely different part of my private cave system. Yeah, that was good. Obviously it was great for you too, right? Yeah. Oh yeah. The best. Hey! Trapper Lumi decided to come. Return to the beach. You have no idea how close I've become killing both of you. You're lucky I'm very good. Wait. I read that wrong. You have no idea how close I came to killing you both. You're lucky I'm in a very good mood. Damn, this is it. I wasn't expecting that. Welcome back to where we all start. It's time to find out how the trapper really feels about you. Oh no. The fact that he's back in his normal bathing suit doesn't seem like a good sign. Also, when the hell did he have time to put that back on? Didn't you walk over here with him? Geez, really must be at the end. Oh shit, he looks Oh, hello. Hello, Raiders. Thank you. I will get you a shout out. Thank you for the raid. Hello, Raiders. My name is AureliaLumi. I am.
Alright, so how are we gonna do it? These are some options. These are.
My name is AureliaLumi. I am a former experiment kitsune. I am a variety streamer, and sometimes I do art. And currently, I'm playing Dead by Daylight Dating Simulator. How was Death Road to Canada? I appreciate that 3 times. I got super close. Close twice. I don't know what. Honestly, I don't know what game it is, but I imagine I can understand dying multiple times, getting close to being so close. Hydrate. Yeah. Yeah, I'm currently playing Dead by Daylight Dating Sim. We're going for a trapper. we had before you came in, we had an interesting venture with the trapper. Yeah. But thank you for the raid again. Actually. Yeah, big man and the desire. He reminds you of you? Like, how so? Is it just... I'm curious, what reminds you of him? Of you? The way he is? Oh, man. Big man, big desires. Oh, yeah. I give him a baby voice just because I just thought it was funny. But actually in Dead by Daylight, that's what I normally do when I play as Trapper. I don't normally play Killer in Dead by Daylight. I'm more of a survivor. But every time I played Trapper, I always have this baby voice with him. And so that's why I continue with it when playing with his voice lines. Yeah, it was been an interesting with his attire just before before you raided it. Oh shit, he looks non-possible. Look, I'll be honest, I've been trying to kill you for 3 days. I set up a counter traps, both literal and medical, looking for a reason, a way to make you the end of the disembodied head that someone accidentally dig up on a beach. Hey, that creepy face from the beginning makes me a little more sense now, at least. But you avoid all of them. Kudos. Sincerely, it wasn't easy. You're pretty smart. Well, minus the part where you have much easier time to litter everyone else. Seriously, those 3 maggots have been having way more fun on the island. I promise that what everyone been saying on the message boards. The doctor. He's just... I haven't really played the doctor. I need to play more of the, killers. I played Dead by Daylight last week. Was it last? Yeah, it was last week. On stream. Just imagine Trapper working at Subway and it's just this giant hulk of a man making a sub how I want it. I like the game says that it kind of does get a little bit annoying when you get tunneled out of the game. Oh. They're kind of similar. Yeah. It is. Because I'm mostly main of Meg and Leon. I have played with other survivors. Sorry, I like to play League of Legends, so my brain likes to call them champions. And I played League earlier today. Oh, off stream. Every once in a while I stream League of Legends every once in a while. I need to play more of the killer side. some of the killers are interesting, such as the Huntress. I have known people who played this game, who played the Huntress. So I figured I want to try something different. Now I figured I'd just play as with the Trapper. I also can't believe you agreed to the bone without knowing I actually like you. Haven't ever seen the final few episodes, basically any dating competition show? Not that I was watching any dating competition shows. Anyway, the bad news is I'm really not that into you that way. The good news is I have no desire to kill you, which is amazing. Not just before you, but for me. I rarely felt this way. But sir, never mind. That's why I think we're better off as friends. I haven't had friends in a very long time though. My last friends betrayed me. That's why I hate friends. So technically I hate you too. Even if I don't hate you enough to kill you. I know, it's weird, but shit, look around you. What else do you expect? This whole thing puts me in an awkward spot. I technically hate you. Not really. That's definitely not enough to kill you. I guess there's only one thing left to do with you. The same thing I do to anyone I don't want to kill. That means they get to live forever in that tunnel with my dad. Hold up, your dad? The tortured old man you have kept in prison. I don't want to. It's not so bad. No, wait, that's not true. It's awful. The whole thing sort of seems unfair, doesn't it? Maybe anticlimactic? Well, it doesn't matter. I made my decision. There's nothing you can do about it. My advice is just to make the best of it, delivering the taste of rat meat and go a long way toward doing so. Okay, enjoy your darkness and my piece of shit father. But hey, please, be cool if you're going to bring any other dates over. Tough break, Lumi. You really get close to everything. Now you can spend the rest of your eternity getting close to the Trapper's dad. He bites worse than the rats. That's not fair. It's really true. I don't. Maybe there's an infinite amount of time when we'll learn to like each other. We won't. At least it shouldn't be long enough to find out what really happened to his wife. Don't you dare speak of her. Meanwhile, I'm heading into the other island of much more famous killers. I'll tell you how I get there, but you know you live in a tunnel now. But thanks for playing, and sorry for everything, especially your life choices. And so, my precious killer, live happily ever after, as they should, learn love themselves before the foremost. Whoops, trapped in the never-ending cycle of torture of my design. Wait, did I spoiled my true identity? You made it this far. Should probably know that you will have to play again to find out more. Goodbye, Lumi. See you again and again and again. Forever. Oh. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to, I wasn't expecting that ending. Well, I did die once, and plus we did some interesting activities with the trapper that I wasn't expecting. Woo! Hi, Angel. How you doing? All right. Murders. Hmm. Whoa. Hi, Star. How you doing? Hmm. I'm not going through another one. You want me to keep playing this on stream, Grandma? Because I really don't have like much plans. So. You been okay? Hopefully you're alright. I'm doing good. Although I have got stuck internally in a tunnel with the trapper. But I wasn't expecting it in one part. Oh, it's like 5 a.m. for you. Oh, it's like almost like 1 o'clock for me. Oh, yeah. That'd be like a... Yeah. Oh, no, I read that wrong. Yeah, it'll be like 5 in the morning, and I don't want to be into that. Especially, let's see, it almost took 4 hours. I knew what the Oh, I actually didn't see what the Huntress was. I actually missed the ending for it when I watched other people play it.
Alright. I was thinking about doing the spirit or let's play the spirit. Like I do enjoy. I can enjoy like the spirit and the huntress more than the other options. Alright, we're gonna switch over to the we are oh, thank you for the head pat. So we're gonna go. This person is for a raid. We're gonna be raiding over and helping a small streamer getting a affiliate. Why did it say that I followed them? Yeah, I said follow. I'm getting confused. But yeah, they're working on getting affiliate. I knew somebody I know is one of their mods, and I want to help. So we're gonna raid them. Here's the message. Thank you for coming. Thank you. I'm not sure how to, I'm sorry I haven't pronounced your name. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. How? I think I saw your thingy. That you're a Flipbugger? I'm sorry I'm butchering your name. I'm bad at names. Thank you for the raid again. We'll be playing more Mash Dash tomorrow, around noon. And thank you for coming. Have a good day and night, and goodbye.